took a bite of my apple, and it is red inside. Pumpkin peels look like low-resolution images. My son came home with a sticker reminding us picture day was the next day. This high school still has a Backstreet Boys Got Milk ad in 2022. Got milk? A Mexican restaurant near me moved into an old KFC. Instead of removing the colonel, they just added a sombrero, a mustache, and poncho. This huge ant that appeared in my house. One segment of this kind of Buno didn't get filled up. Snipers were on roofs at a festival I went to. A daddy long legs has taken shelter in my son's jack-o'-lantern. Something is eating my garbage bin. Flat sink that drains without a bowl. There is a fighter jet outside of my apartment today. The truck in front of us lined up perfectly with the mountains. This Burger King in Kayenta, Arizona, has a Navajo Code Talkers Museum inside. The carabiner from my kid's play swing after 9 years of use. My son was born with an extra finger. The ceiling on this walk-in freezer. My wife does homemade meals for the dogs. A deep fryer built into this old stove. Afroman stopped by my friend's vintage clothing store, and their ring light looks like a halo above his head. Today I discovered that, in France, McDonald's serves McBaguettes. My friend's ID photo was burned into the plastic on his wallet. A mini banana. The wall got dirty for missing the switch so many times. I peeled a lime. In Russia, since Starbucks pulled out, they've been replaced with Stars Coffee and it's a nearly identical operation. This long ace worm in my driveway. 5 nuts in a peanut. My cocktail came in a bathtub. It's called Duck Around and Find Out. This 1959 Dostoevsky book has never been read. There was a time where you had to put open the pages. Grinder discs have an expiration date. Found braided hair on a random ear in a corn maze. This factory pipe displays temperature like a thermometer. This functioning, clear Radio Shack phone from the 90s. This discount schedule at a buffet restaurant goes all the way to 102 plus years old. This park roped off the bees to protect them. Beneficial pollinators are hard at work. Please do not disturb this area. My dad saw this moss-covered branch that looks like an otter. Found a wallet while hunting, and that had been lost for 2 years. Local restaurant in my town serves pretzels the size of pizzas. The last 2 times I took out my trash, I found trash pandas. These parent and child swings. This TV remote in my hotel in Mexico has a dedicated football button. This mannequin arm is loose, looks kinda spooky. Some trains in the Czech Republic have inbuilt bottle openers for passengers. Someone before me spent $600 on gas. This waiter's tiny handwriting in his notepad. Food mascots are banned in Mexico. The smallest and largest keys we sell at my shop, as compared to a typical door key. Local dollar store has knockoff movies. Tempted to buy the thing. I found this caterpillar in my green beans tonight. I got 4 pounds of pecans from a tree in my backyard. This radar speed sign displays a frowny face if you go too fast. A cardboard 6-pack holder from a major beverage manufacturer. They're filming a Christmas movie in our small town. My cat has 3 hearts on his back. This cake cutter with matches in the handle for the birthday cake we ordered. The Charlie Brown Halloween special had its soundtrack record in the shape of a pumpkin. These little doors I've installed along the walking trail. Found a tiny bone in the coffee I was roasting. Llama on my campus to help stressed students relax. Grave of Francis Callie Gray in Mount Auburn Cemetery. Visitors will often leave sticks for this good boy. This airport uses a Roomba to clean the top of the luggage claim. The balloon from my day of birth, 91, is still inflated. They took out the building, but left the roof. This slug was crawling with a hole on its side. What it looks like when it takes you 30 minutes to realize that you accidentally made contact with 35 hydrogen peroxide. This coffee shop has intricate etch-a-sketch art on the wall. My cat uses the curtain for cover so she can watch the birds without scaring them. A spider holding a sun. This cloud that looks like a thumbs up. My co-worker holding a piece of glass. Woodbreak looks like a tiny city. Building I worked in was the birthplace of the barcode. The paper clip securing my paperwork from the podiatrist is a little foot. One of my students went out of their way to fill each bubble in a different way on their quiz. Shrinkflation in action. This mushroom I chopped looks like a sloth. My kid's high school class does suturing in vet science. I apologize for the uneven stitches. Found a good leaf. My neighbor imprinted his driveway with palm tree fronds. I'm Japan, we have action flavored Coke at the moment. A can of old red spray paint exploded in the garage and looks like a crime scene. The gloves in my son's Halloween costume had cardboard from Chinese cigarettes in them. The reptile zoo in Monroe, Washington has a two-headed turtle named Pete and Repeat. Crayola has released pencils, just 4 different scene colors around the world. My old 8GB USB sticks casing fell apart, revealing a repurposed 4016GB micro SD card. Someone street parked a helicopter in Venice, California. One of the buildings at my university has a wall where you can draw and post a picture of Danny DeVito. My lamp gives my Wolfie Bedany baby eyes. The trees near my house turn some pretty vibrant reds and oranges in the fall. I saw an exposed water pipe that looks like a soft ice cream. This Halloween display near my house. This one vein in my cat's ear. Names of residents in an apartment at Turkey Antalya. Swiss watch repairers send the repaired watch back with the old repaired parts. Saw a guy at Austin city limits yesterday with an upvote. My co-worker's bank card. My kid's Lego dog set came with dog shit. Wakanda warrior fish. This rock I found in a clump of seaweed kind of looks like a human heart. This elevator has a very notable installation number. A touristy town in Taiwan has street signs pointing to every hotel. Went to see the White Temple in Chiang Rai, Thailand. This is a toilet building. One of the 7 statues of liberty in Paris. Ring of fire coming off of a .50 Desert Eagle my cousin was shooting. This uncut animal cricker. My dog got a sore on his paw, and the vet said we had to keep him from biting at it. He kept taking off his small sock, so he ended up with this. This porta potty that opens into an actual restroom. These parking spaces show the average position people park whenever it rains. Friend brought a car bumper to bring anything but a backpack day at my school. The way these fir trees grow make it look like a canvas painting. Carrot thumb. My friend's bearded dragon loves posing. I found Bowie outside a junk shop. This stick I found that looks like a dinger. This oversized marshmallow is much bigger than normal. The architecture of the University of Arizona's Environment and Natural Resources building. Cereal. US box vs Canada box. Street light filtered through a maple tree onto the sidewalk by my house. This fridge magnet is the image of my neighbor's cat. Our fishing vessel was towed in by a US Navy warship last night. This sassy skeleton I got in a bag from the dollar store. All the others were normal poses you would expect. Walked past someone's collection of BMWs, all the same color. My boyfriend uses a dead laptop to keep his cats off his computer. It works. Eat fresh, but not with a coupon. Due to current economic conditions, this location is not accepting coupons. Thank you for your understanding. My parents' fire alarm should have been replaced almost 2 decades ago. Warning: replace detector by the year 2003. If you arrange the 1 to 50 pence coins like this, it makes a shield. Reeboks for 18-month-olds are called Weebok. I found a butterfly with deformed wings on my walk today. It chose the pedestrian crossing to cross the road. I still have Nintendo playing cards from before they had consoles. My jacket has a hole to check the time. Seems like a species of tomato people are evolving at my local supermarket. 5 summers of living on the other side of the fence from the first green. I got an onion hole with my order of onion rings. The container my girlfriend's drink came in last night. Gun safety rules on the inside of a bathroom stall at my local shooting range. Range rules: treat all firearms as if they are loaded. Do not cover, point a firearm at anything you do not intend to destroy. Keep your finger off the trigger until you are on target and a decision has been made to engage. Be sure of your target and aware of what is in front, to the sides, and behind your target. Drove by an incredible building this morning. This motorbike sidecar combination I saw in a shopping center car park. My chicken laid a round egg. I put a load-bearing redwood post into the basement I'm finishing, and the pressure is making it cry sap. Took the sticker off my red pear and looks like a green pear under. Saw these leaves changing on a perfect color gradient today. These leaves have leaves. Washing machines in Spain have a tomato and wine program. I found a disabled cricket with only one jumping leg. The college I attend has very straight bananas. One of my gummy worms looks like an axe. The transitioning colors of this tree in Wisconsin. Opened the fridge and this potato was giving me the Mona Lisa. The castle I visited at the weekend uses pine onesies don't sit here markers on the antique furniture. I bought a Reese's Big Cup, and one of the chocolates had 10 extra cups on it. This shrine with guardian frogs instead of foxes or lion dogs. We asked for extra butter. House has a scale model birdhouse of itself in front yard. This fat zucchini having an identity crisis. This is what happens when you stick a beehive in the garden with everything else. This boom crane with a giraffe neck design. Non-dairy creamer, contains milk. My new cat matches my living room floor. Received a package today and the box was not a rectangular prism. My mosquito collection ranked from least to most favorite. My takeout container had a built-in spot for a smaller container of sauce and grooves for my thumb for easier one-handed carrying. This full rainbow I saw. The lid to my coffee maker looks like Darth Vader's helmet. My wife cracked an egg in water and an air bubble got trapped. A puddle of coolant left stagnant on the floor. Went to Thailand. Stinky durian fruit isn't allowed in the hotel I stayed in. Sorry, durian and mangosteen are not allowed in the hotel and guest rooms. Thank you for your cooperation. Found these small metal swords in a departed Freemason's various Masonic bric-a-brac. They are very sharp. A rose sculpted from a baby bell cheese snack. There was another can inside of my can. Restaurant had a separate menu for dogs. Hollywood Station Cafe. Doggy dining car menu. I blend right in with this asphalt. My dill pickle chip has a happy face. Smashed my thumb with a screwdriver bit a month or so ago. Now the bruise looks like a duck. My Wendy's order came with Raising Cane's napkins. There's a dinosaur inside this lamp at Chick-fil-A. This bizarre business in Texas. Kids Gone Corporate. Christian Learning Center. This cool leaf mutation I found while walking my cat. I made my shadow into a turtle. Looks like the motorcycle has a penguin under its seat. This school clock is anti-clockwise. Bought the same shirt 26 years later. The second edition New International Webster's Dictionary from 1939. Raindrops caught in a spider web in my garden. Going through more donation bags, found this alphabet zipper. This is a delivery vehicle for my local Pizza Hut. My neighborhood cat looks like Hodler. Went to my first pumpkin patch this year. Squirrels unorthodox stash method for winter. A spider whose shadow looks like crown virus. When I was on the airplane there was a rainbow halo surrounding it for miles. This tree's roots filled up the entire sidewalk planter. Ear-shaped wood piece I found on a beach. This star-shaped chocolate I found in my cone-shaped chocolate. This portable spoon in a thermos. Saw these on the sidewalk while walking around. Found out later that they're to let light in for the tunnel system located under downtown. These socks that came with my McDonald's meal last year in Colombia. Wish the current adult Happy Meals had these instead of toys. I randomly came across a US-style school bus in the middle of Munich. The pattern inside this orange. This piece of popcorn that looks like my girlfriend's cat.